Located in the foothills of Kharghar near Navi Mumbai, the Advanced Center for Treatment, Research and Education in Cancer, or Actrec, is one of the busiest hospitals in the country, catering unconditional treatment and care to thousands of cancer patients every day.
The Tata Memorial Center looks after approximately 125,000 new cancer patients every year and somewhere close to about 800,000 individuals on their follow-up. This constitutes about 10% of the national problem of cancer for India. The Advanced Center for Treatment and Education Research of Cancer in New Bombay is a sprawling center spread over about 77 acres of land.
Actrec is a unique institution under the Department of Atomic Energy, the Government of India, which has both clinical facilities as well as basic and translational research equipment. There are specialized treatments that happen in Actrec, such as the bone marrow transplantation, complex surgeries, and other procedures.
Actrec has one of the largest bone marrow transplant centers of the country, where we do at least 70 to 80 transplants every year. Actrec also has the state-of-art facilities of various other clinical departments such as radiology, radiotherapy, intervention radiology. In the radiology department, we have the state-of-art equipment, the PET-CT, the MRI, the mammography. Actrec also has a very thriving radiation oncology department where complex radiation treatment are done through various equipment such as the True Beam Linear Accelerator, the tomotherapy, and now in future through the proton therapy unit. And all these equipment have been very, very useful for ensuring that our patients get diagnosed correctly and then are treated in the right way. We are very grateful to many of the organizations who have come forward to donate to us many of these expensive equipment. Without their active participation, I don't think we would have been able to do what we do.
Apart from providing state-of-the-art treatment to adults and housing a dedicated pediatric home in St. Jude's, Actrec also houses the Cancer Research Institute, where PhD students from all over the country collaborate to conduct tests and research to further accentuate the understanding of cancer and procure new cures to fight the disease.
Cancer Research Institute is the research center of the Tata Hospital. We have about 23 well-established principal investigators and young PhD scholars who conduct basic and translational research.
One of the research areas at CRI is cancer biology. A tumor is formed due to uncontrolled cell division. The process of cell division is helped by the small structures in the cells called centrosomes. Majority of the cancer cells have more than one centrosome present in the cell, because of which now these cells can divide into 3 or more cells depending on the number of centrosomes, which further can lead to cell death. One of the major areas that the lab focuses on is to understand how this works, how this process works, and what are the factors that are involved in this process, that regulate this process, so that we can identify proteins that help regulate this process, which can further down the line be used for targeted therapy.
Under the CRI facility, our lab is working in the field of epigenetics. Our aim is to find some abnormal protein in a cancer population. One can imagine a cancer cell that is being ruled by a monster, and monster has its entire set of army. So we are looking for this monster, which is one particular type of histone protein in a cancer cell. So histone protein is a part of our genome, and that is DNA and histone makes up the genome, which is also responsible for the expression of many genes. So our aim is to find some kind of superhero which can kill this monster, and that can in a way kill a cancer cell.
In our lab, we are trying to understand a particular type of brain tumor, that is glioblastoma. We have established some models based on cells that have been derived from the patient's tumors, and also some mouse models by injecting the tumor cells into the brains. After administering the conventional radiation and temozolomide therapy, a subset of tumor cells, they remain after the therapy, and the tumor that comes back is more aggressive. If we are able to target these protein in recurrent tumors, patient survival eventually improves.
We have a very good animal house in which many tumor models are generated, both for conducting basic research and for preclinical studies. Apart from the well-established or well-equipped individual laboratories, we also have facilities that house high-end state-of-art equipments.
Actrec also houses one of the largest epidemiology centers for cancer in the country.
The mission of Center for Cancer Epidemiology is to identify burden of cancers, to identify the lifestyle and the genetic risk factors of cancers, and to conduct screening programs in the population for the common cancers in India.
In Tata Memorial Center, we are running a tobacco quit line. When you buy a cigarette packet, there is a telephone number written on it. When you call that number takes you to our quit line, where we are offering telephone-based cessation services, and we have helped lakhs of people by helping them quit tobacco, which is the #1 cause of cancer.
Years to come, Actrec will transform itself into a big hospital. We are adding at least 4 to 5 new projects which will transform this center from a 130-bedded hospital to about 900 beds.
Among the 5 new projects in the pipeline are the Proton Therapy Center, aimed at providing complex radiotherapy to highly complex cases of cancer.
This is the first facility with 3 rotating gantries in the country. In this facility, we intend to treat about 800 patients with proton therapy every year. And an important thing is that a significant proportion of these patients we intend to treat completely free of cost.
Apart from the Hadron building, the other upcoming projects include the vast solid tumor block holding 14 operation theatres, the largest nuclear facility in the world, coming up at the Radiological Research Unit with up to 41 beds, the Asha Nivas, a patient hostel facility donated by Infosys that can house up to 300 patients at a time, and the Sangvi building, dedicated to patients with hematolymphoid and pediatric cancers.
We will need more help from many of our CSR partners, because when we expand to a 900-bedded hospital, we will certainly require more equipments to diagnose and treat our patients.
मुझे 2019 नवंबर में ब्रेस्ट कैंसर डिटेक्ट हुआ था, एंड मैं डायरेक्टली यहीं पर आई थी. मुझे मेरे फ्रेंड्स से पता चला कि बहुत अच्छा यहाँ पे ट्रीटमेंट होता है.
मेरे को 2020 में पता चला सर. मैं अपना डिस्ट्रिक्ट पहले भागलपुर में दिखाए, उसके बाद पता चला तो वहाँ भी पता चला कि उससे अच्छा टाटा मेमोरियल हॉस्पिटल है मुंबई में.
गावी असताना मी अचानक आजारी पडलो. स्थानिक डॉक्टरांना दाखवलं असता ते म्हणले आपल्याला ब्लड कॅन्सर आहे, तर त्यांनी पुढील उपचारासाठी टाटा हॉस्पिटल या ठिकाणी मला पाठवले.
ऑल माय रेडिएशन, कीमो, ब्रॅकी, सर्जरी, then again one biopsy was there, and again chemo also started, injections were there. So altogether all the treatments were done here and it is really done nice. यहाँ पे जो स्टाफ है बहुत ही अच्छा है, डॉक्टर्स बहुत ही अच्छे हैं, बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस्ड हैं, बहुत केयर करते हैं.
योग्य पद्धतीने बोन मॅरो ट्रान्सफर केला, आता माझी तब्येत ठीक आहे.
Whether it is a radiation doctor or a surgical doctor or any other chemo doctor, everyone gave me very nice suggestion.
टाटा हॉस्पिटल पूरे ग्रुप को धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि मेरा इलाज अच्छा किया.
टाटा हॉस्पिटलचे धन्यवाद.
Thank you Tata Hospitals, thank you Actrec.
The core mandate of Actrec and Tata Memorial Center is to care for underprivileged patients. For this, all help in the form of funds, equipment and infrastructure projects are highly welcome. This will help us to help care for our patients who are the ultimate reason for our existence.